What's up, guys? It's Cherry.Macabre.pie, also known as Lizzie. And today there is a random video that I was thinking of making, but I'm not too sure about it. Then again, like, I guess you could say this is kind of like a get to know me kind of thing. How, like, I decided to do like an outfit ranking pre-2026 era. So, like, let's get on with the video. Alright, so the outfits that I plan to be ranking, I think it's like as early as like middle school, I think. What was it? Okay, I was actually in middle school between like, well, actually throughout most of the late 2010s, actually. Like, what the fuck? So the first one I'm reacting to is supposed to be my Halloween costume of 2018, where I did Harley Quinn of Suicide Squad. When I look at this photo, I don't know, it's just, let's just say middle school was like, I think I would say it's kind of like one of my lowest points in life. And not only was it like one of my lowest points in my life, also like the costume that I wore actually it was kind of cringe. Like, no, I'm being fucking serious. It was kind of cringe. So regarding that photo, it's like, good lord, it's like the heart is too big on like the cheek. The heart is too big. My hair was way too short, so instead of being here, it would just go all the way down to here. Like, my hair was just way too short. Like, oh my lord. Let's say at 13, it was just haywire. It was just chaotic when I was 13. Let's say I was a very chaotic person when I was 13. The rating of that outfit is literally like, I would say like a 2, because it's like my hair was way too short. The heart tattoo was just way too big, just abnormally. And honest to God, like, it's just horrible. So like, yeah, I would say a 2 out of 10. Okay, next outfit. So I would say sometime during high school. If you don't know which years I went to high school, it was between the years 2019 up until 2023. So 2019 is when I graduated from middle school and then began high school, and 2023 is when I graduated from high school and completed school permanently. Okay, so this outfit was taken on Easter of like 2020, so like COVID era. So like I was still 14, but Jesus Christ, it's like I don't get why I decided to wear the pink fluffy like jacket looking thing. I don't know, I feel like I kind of look weird with it. I mean, well, even though I have a jacket that's similar to that, it's like, come on, at least that one. I don't know, I preferred the other jacket that I had rather than this. I don't know, it looks, I don't know what it is. Like, what? Like, this was me when I was into so much of the kawaii aesthetic, and so I understand I did try my best to do like a kawaii aesthetic outfit and shit, but it's like, I feel like it's not kawaii enough. I think I would give it a 4 just as effort, or well, actually, I think like between a 3 or a 4. Actually, we'll go with the 3, because at least I gave myself a bit of effort, more than I did with the Harley Quinn costume. And this one, my hair was longer in this one, so like, yeah. And at least I did try, and then the Snapchat filter I think helped a little bit too, but yeah, I would say high school when I was 14, I don't know, I was pretty cringe too, so yeah. So my final score is 3 out of 10. So the next outfit we have is from February of 2022, which is, I would say it was like kind of like a shitty era. Like, I mean, honest to God, I feel like in high school I've met so many shitty people, and like, it was just, all I'm gonna say in short terms, it was fucking horrible. High school fucking sucked. I fucking hated high school. I actually nearly, well, I wouldn't say nearly, but I actually thought about like actually dropping out of high school when I was a sophomore, but then I realized that, oh well, no, I can't drop out, because if I do, my life is fucked, and my life is pretty much over. My life is pretty much over Like, what I'm trying to say is that my life would have been over had I dropped out of high school at 15. What I will also say is that when it comes to, like, the outfit that I'm mentioning, it's like, good lord, I was, like, in my emo era. That's why I had the My Chemical Romance shirt and the red and black flannel. I even had a Harley Quinn beanie, which, I mean, I don't mind wearing it every now and then if I do have the opportunity to wear it again, because that was also from, like, the sequel that Margot Robbie was in. Not Birds of Prey, it was the other sequel that she was in of, you know, the DC characters that included Harley Quinn and shit. But then again, it's like, oh my god, I actually think that I did a better job with, like, finding my style. Like, even if the emo style was, like, temporarily, I can still use a lot of the accessories for, like, the gothic style. I feel like I did way better at this style than I could have ever imagined. And also, not only that, my fiance is in the photo too, so it's like, so honestly, I feel like that's like a core memory, you know, not just because the outfit, but simply because my fiance is literally in the photo. And this was like, I had met him like 2 years prior, and so it's like, it's actually crazy to me that that photo would just become way more important in my life. Like, it's just, yeah, now I just see that as a core memory. So the outfit, I would say I would give it like a 6 out of 10 because I did put in more effort with it. I mean, if my mom wasn't so strict, I would have worn, like, you know, eyeliner with it and just did the usual emo makeup. But will I ever go back to that era? I don't think I have any plans to go back to the emo era anytime soon. Like, not that I have anything against, like, emos or anything like that. It's just, I've been into more the gothic aesthetic than emo and stuff. So that's how I personally feel about the emo aesthetic. You know, no personal hate towards anybody that's emo. It's just I, like, grew out of it. So, yeah. And so, my final score for this outfit is 6/10. The next outfit I would say took place during prom. And I would say, like, I had 2 proms in my life because they only do this for juniors and seniors. So the first prom I went to, the outfit, I mean, I don't know, I have my doubts about it. It's just, I don't know, like, I feel like with this outfit it just gives, like, bad memories, you know, and it's like, I don't know, the bracelets, I feel like I should have never had the bracelets on because it did not look well. And then the shoes, it's like, I originally wanted to go with black heels, but my mom did not like that, and so she just decided to have me wear, like, a different type of shoe. But then again, I don't think the shoes that I had previously were even that comfortable, so I guess I see why. But then again, like, also, like, the dress is, like, very low cut. To me, it just looks very, like, unflattering, and it's just, honest to God, that photo, I look dead inside, and during that time, I had every right to be dead inside. And also, like, I mean, my social anxiety has always been so bad. It's just been a thing that I've had ever since I was a young kid. And this was, like, during a very difficult time this photo was taken, and I'm not gonna go into detail about it. The dress was just very low cut, and, like, I censored the photo because not only was I a minor at the time, I also don't want to give, you know, the wrong people, like, the attention that they want. I don't want to satisfy those people, so that's why I'm just censoring parts of the photo. I obviously don't endorse this. I just don't want to give them the satisfaction that they want. So for those reasons, if I could give this a 0, I would. So I'm giving this outfit a 1 out of 10. Next outfit. Okay, even though this prom also fucking sucked too, like, I will give myself more credit for, like, the outfit for prom of 2023. So with this one, this is just a photo of me where I just had, like, oh my god, this was giving Melanie Martinez because of the hair color. Like, honest to God, like, I actually miss the blonde hair in a way. Like, even though it was a shitty era, it's like, I feel like the blonde hair is just, I don't know, it changed me physically. I actually like the fact that, like, I had the Melanie Martinez looking hair. Like, I honest to God miss this hair. Like, I don't miss the era, but I miss the hair color. Because, yes, I was inspired. If it's not obvious enough, I was inspired by Melanie Martinez to do this hair. To have my hair, like, half bleach blonde. And then keep the other side, the dark color, the dark black color. And also, this outfit, well, the ponytail was giving Ariana Grande, but the outfit was giving 1950s, 1960s. And also, the dress was heavily inspired by Marilyn Monroe. I was heavily inspired by Marilyn Monroe to have this dress literally be created, or at the very least, like, me and my mom, we went to a thrift store, and we decided to have the dress kind of, I don't know, be as close as possible to Marilyn Monroe. The gloves did not turn out the way I wanted it to be. We weren't able to get the gloves done in time, so we just settled with that. The necklace reminded me so much of Gentlemen's Prefer Blondes, and that was the movie that Marilyn Monroe was in, where she had the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend dance, which, by the way, Margot Robbie also recreated, you know, that scene for the Birds of Prey movie. Also, what I'm also going to say is that this was 1950s, 1960s. It was giving Sabrina before Sabrina was in her coquette era. Before she became the coquette girl that we all know and love. I literally had this outfit literally be like, it's like I said, it's giving Sabrina before Sabrina became coquette. Like, that's the thing. So I would say, I actually think that this is a way bigger improvement than the dress that I had last year. And it suited more of my pastel, coquette gothic. Like, gothic and vintage. Well, I wouldn't say gothic, but, because I am into the gothic aesthetic, but even though this wasn't like a gothic dress or anything, it suited my future aesthetics, which are the pastel, kawaii, and coquette aesthetic. So, I've been really into the coquette aesthetic recently. So, I feel like this dress really suits the aesthetics I've been recently doing. So, I would say I definitely will give this a 9.5 out of 10. So 9.5 tenths. So with the next outfit, I actually really like this outfit. Like I said, I don't like the era, but I do like the outfit that I was wearing. It was actually like a Teenage Mutant like Ninja Turtle shirt. And like also with the split dye hair, I actually love the split dye hair. It's just, yeah, the shirt is just very low cut, and it's not something that I would be comfortable wearing in public. So it's like, yeah, that's what I had back then. You know, it's kind of like a tomboy kind of style. And I had the Dragon Fruit Starbucks refresher. I was given it for free, by the way, so that's the backstory of that photo. Not only that, like, yeah, like, I just love how it's not too girly, but also it's not too masculine. Then again, like, I don't mind doing tomboyish styles more often, because I feel like I really suit that style. But then also I want to do, like, more coquette, like, coquette feminine styles as well. I would say before I started my second channel, I feel like between the years 2022, well, yeah, I feel like, or was it 2021? I feel like 2021 up until like 2025 was like my most depressing years of my life. But what I will also say about, like, I don't know, regarding this photo was actually taken like on Halloween of like 2023. So this was my costume as Wednesday Addams. So I was like 18 and a half at the time. And as you can see, like, I actually do like the outfit for this one. I do love how this was like just barely a start. Like, this was one of the first couple of months of me actually liking the gothic aesthetic, and I feel like this was was like a great start for me to slowly get more into it, and then not only slowly get more into the clothing and the accessories, but then eventually I did do gothic makeup. Like, unfortunately, I did not do gothic makeup for this look, but eventually in the recent years I did learn how to do gothic makeup, gothic eyeshadow, lipstick, lip liners, eyeliners, and foundation. And so I feel like this was like one of my better outfits, so I would say like a 9.7 out of 10. So yeah, also this was during the time where I was in my Yeonjun bias era. Yeonjun of TXT photo card is literally inside of the photo card holder, and I had like a little teddy bear with it. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's the thing. But yeah, even though this was like my most depressing era of my life, or yeah, like actually like one of my most depressing times of my entire life, I would say the outfit that I wore was actually, you know, pretty great. So in total, I give this a 9.7 tenths. So even though between the years 2021 to 2025 was like my most depressing eras of my life, I would say 2026 was like an improvement, like a big improvement. And I will say that, like, even though I do get like very sad every now and then, you know, and I have to deal with stupid people, you know, in like the comment sections of my videos and stuff, I've like learned that, hey, I learned to not take those people seriously, and how like, yes, there's gonna be cruel people in the world, and yes, I should expect people to not like me and stuff. At the same time, like, it still doesn't make, you know, sending hate and harassment to people, it doesn't make that shit okay, you know. Like, I actually enjoyed this outfit more than I actually thought I would. I actually love, you know, all the accessories and all the different outfits, and then learning the gothic aesthetic, and then learning how I'm able to put the outfits together, and just, I was able to dye my hair a cherry red color, and I actually enjoyed it. So I feel like with these alternative styles, you know, I feel like my style has improved very greatly over the past, like, nearly, like, I'd say, like, almost 10 years of being alternative, and that how I was finally able to achieve the gothic aesthetic with no problems whatsoever. So I'm definitely going to give this outfit a 10 out of 10. Hello, so I will be closing off the video, and I just want to say, like, thank you guys for watching, and, you know, if you enjoyed the video, like, if you want, you can like the video, and then if you want to, you can comment. If you want to, subscribe too. So yeah, I will see you in the next one, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye, guys.